Good evening, YouTubers. Today I am coming to do a quick tutorial and just a video on making a fall wreath for the door. It is about to change seasons, so I've been seeing some of my neighbors and just people in different neighborhoods putting up their fall wreath. So I was thinking about getting one the other day, and I was like, this would be a cool project to do. I am all about DIYs, just doing different crafts. So I thought I'm gonna make a fall wreath. I've been saying that I wanted to create one for a while. I've saw some really pretty ones with yellow flowers, but I could not find the flowers that I wanted for a reasonable price. So I decided to go a more cost-effective route and go to the dollar store to see what I could find to make a wreath. So all of my supplies came from the dollar store. Things that you'll need at home to do this: some scissors, just some regular old scissors. You'll want some pliers or something that has like the little metal cutters for the wire inside the artificial flower. Sorry. You'll need a hot glue gun because you are going to be gluing it on the wreath, and those are the items that you're gonna need from your home. Now at the dollar store, I got this awesome burlap, $1. A roll of burlap at the Dollar Tree. I got 2 rolls of it, but I've already rolled it. I've already rolled my wire wreath, and this was what one pack did. So it's still a little bit left that needs to be covered, but I actually left that uncovered because I'm not sure what exactly I'm gonna do. I got these gold leaves that came in 3 different sizes. It's this size, a bigger one, and then a smaller one. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I thought I wanted to incorporate them in the wreath, but I'm not exactly sure yet. But this wire part that is for a wreath, to make a wreath, got from the Dollar Tree for $1. The burlap got from the Dollar Tree for $1. I just hot glued the start of it and then hot glued the end of it. So I just wrapped it, glued first, kind of, put it together, and then I just kept going in and out, wrapping it. Not tight, tight enough where it's on it, but not tight enough where it pulls the wreath in. And then at the end, I just kind of put some hot glue on and pressed it down. So right here, so far, $2. I'll count the other pack that I may use. That's $3. So I wanted some pretty colors. I didn't want the normal fall, kind of style. So I wanted to do something a little different. These are the flowers I got. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So that is going to be $7. And then I got these flowers too. I'm going to do something with these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have another one that I've already started working on. So let me see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 7. That is $13 that I've spent so far. And then I also got these. These are just some little leaves that I may add in. They're gold and kind of a reddish color, but have gold glitter on it. You gotta love that. So I will incorporate those somewhere. But that's pretty much all. So pretty much I would say I'm going to round up to around $14. All this stuff that's to make a wreath. You guys know how much wreaths are when you go in the stores. You're not getting one for under $20 if it actually looks like something and is a good size wreath. So I'm going to get started on this and pretty much show you guys a little bit. What I'm doing first is for these, because I want the yellow ones, the single flowers are kind of, they're like that. So gluing each individual one on there would be very cumbersome. So what I am doing is I hot glued all of the stems together. So you see these are all together, and just kind of pressed it until they were all together and dry. And now what I'm going to do, I tried to cut some of them with some others, with some scissors, didn't work so well. So I went and got me some wire cutters, my these pliers, and I'm just gonna cut it off. Let's do maybe a couple at a time. Try to get crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple at a time. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. About to hurt myself. Okay, so I got all of that off. And I'll probably cut a little bit more off. So this is how it's going to look. So I wanted it to be all together. You can still kind of shape it because it's still wired up at the top. But then I'm going to just kind of stick it on like that. I'm going to hot glue it. I'm not doing it yet, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to hot glue it on like this. And it'll look like that. And I'm going to go around. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is kind of alternate the colors. So I'll do something like that, or I may actually decide to do all yellow. I've always wanted a yellow one, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to decide what I'm going to do, and I'll continue the video in a moment. All right, thanks. Okay, so I think that I have come up with how I want to do this. We'll see if I am still happy once I've started. So I got my hot glue gun hot and ready like Little Caesars. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on the back of the flower, I'm going to apply, let me push it down. I wonder if I should cut this no, by the time it comes through, it's fine. Okay, so on the back of the orange flower, I'm going to kind of put glue around the stem, kind of lining the stem with glue. That should be enough. You see the glue around it. And then I am going to take the flower and I'm going to do the outside or kind of right there. And I'm going to stick it through one of the holes of the burlap and kind of press it. Make sure the glue gets on the burlap. And it'll be like that. So I'll move on to the next one. Doing the same thing. Putting the hot glue around the stem of the flower. And with this, because I want it really full, you want to make sure that it's not overlapping, but you're putting it at a distance that there won't be a gap. So you see how it's, you know, if you pull it apart, you see the gap, but when it's together, you don't see a gap. And you kind of want to make sure that you're keeping them lined up so that when you're done, your wreath will be even and not some down, some up. So this will be the start of it. So I'll do one more with you guys. So I'm going to, of course, line the stem with the glue. You got that glue on there nice and good. Then we're going to move on to the next one beside it. Press it down good. Make sure that the glue is holding to the burlap. Oh, and that's the next one. And if you, I'll just show you this. If you do find that some of the stems are sticking out from the back, then what you can do afterwards is take those wire cutters that you had, or even scissors, because this is just plastic, and cut that off. But it's going to be against the door, so it shouldn't be a big issue. But this is kind of the start of it. And I will get finished with the orange, and then I will come back when I am ready to incorporate the next color. All right, thanks. Okay, I am back. So I have finished doing all of the orange, and I actually just put one yellow on. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the inside with the yellow flowers. I am honestly not real sure about how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to keep going because I think that it may be cute. It may be different. So I'm thinking maybe of doing the yellow flowers in the inside. I'm not sure what I'm going to do down here. I may end up filling it in, but I left it open because I thought about maybe incorporating these wooden leaves somehow. Really not sure. But I'm thinking maybe after I get done with the yellow, I may go back and kind of put these around it or put them inside. I'm not sure. But this is what I'm doing now. So for the yellow flowers, like I showed you, they are glued together. And what I am doing is just kind of putting some hot glue on the thickest part where they're all together and some of the stem. So you just kind of want to get some glue there. See, glue there. And then I am going to, I am going to, on it kind of go below, let me hold that up, go below where that one is and kind of stick that stem down there so that it kind of lines up good. Because you want it to just be, no gaps. We don't want any gaps. So kind of right there and just press down. Get that hot glue to hold to the burlap on the stem. And you can kind of fold the fold them how you want them, because like I said, it is still some wire in there, so you can kind of fold them and mend them, mold them how you want them to lay. So I'm gonna just press right there, just press it on the stem, and there is the second one. Like I said, once we get done, I may find that I want to kind of bring them out more. You never know. We'll see. But I am going to continue doing the yellow in the middle, and we will see where that takes me. All right.
Sure if I made it clear, but I do forgive you.
So after I got done putting the yellow on the inside, I decided to figure out what to do with the open space that I left. So I glued some burlap together, kind of made like bows, and put it on that side. And then with the single leaves that I had, the single leaves, I just kind of stuck them in between the folds of the burlap. And this is the finished product. So I will show you how it looks hanging on the door. Hope you all like it. The moral of this story is, if you like doing crafts, you can get your supplies at Dollar Tree instead of buying an expensive one. Get it at Dollar Tree and you can do it for about $13. Alrighty, thank you. The finished product on the door.